The secret to year-round orchid blooms that experts don't want you to know. Hello, my friend. How's your orchid doing? Is it staying healthy? Today, I'm going to share a little secret. A simple tip that can make a huge difference for your orchid's health and beauty. Let's get started. You won't believe the results. My orchid today. After its last blooming season, it's really struggling. The leaves have started to rot, and oh, just look at it. Only 3 or 4 leaves left that are still holding on. That's all it has left to survive. Even though I didn't water it much, the leaves still turned soft and mushy from rot. Leaves like this, soft, mushy, and starting to rot, they're not just a sign the plant is weak. They actually become dangerous for the whole orchid. Why? Because once rot sets in, it creates the perfect environment for fungi and harmful bacteria to grow. Do you see that yellow leaf with the blackened spots? So we can stop the rot from spreading and help the plant focus its energy on healing. This leaf right here, you can see it's water-soaked and mushy. The tissue has broken down from the inside, and the leaf is holding on to too much moisture, which only makes things worse for the plant. Alright, let's gently remove the rotten leaf together, okay? It might look small, but taking it off will really help the orchid breathe better and stop the rot from spreading any further. The roots, they've completely dried out and started to rot. At first glance, you might think they're just old, but when you touch them, they're soft, mushy, and some even crumble apart. That's a clear sign they're no longer functioning. These dead roots can't absorb water or nutrients anymore, and worse, they can actually trap moisture and spread rot to the rest of the plant. Keeping them only adds stress. So now, the best thing we can do for our orchid is to carefully trim them away. Now, let's carefully trim away the rotting, dead roots. They've completely rotted and dried out, turning brittle like sticks of firewood. When you touch them, they just snap or crumble apart. We don't want to leave any of these unhealthy roots on the plant, as they'll just continue to cause harm. These roots are long past saving, and they can no longer provide any nutrients or support to the orchid. We need to remove them completely to prevent further damage and give the plant a chance to heal. Where in the world are you watching from? Drop your city or country in the comments. I'd love to connect. And hey, if you're facing any challenges with your orchid, don't be shy, ask away. Let's grow and learn together on this plant-loving journey. Even though the leaves look all wrinkled and shriveled like this, don't worry, we can still save it. But if we just cut everything off, the plant could die. We need to be careful and take the right steps to revive it without shocking it too much. Next, let's prepare a large basin of water. You might be wondering, what's it for? Well, This water will be essential for soaking the orchid and giving it a nice, deep hydration to help it recover. Now, let's gently place the orchid into the water, making sure it's fully submerged. Take your time to adjust it, positioning the plant so that it's completely immersed. This will allow the roots to soak up all the moisture they need for recovery. We'll use something to keep the orchid from floating up. This will help it stay fully submerged in the water, allowing the roots to soak in all the moisture they need for recovery. You can use a small weight or a clean object to gently hold the plant down. Soak it for 1 hour. After soaking for an hour, we'll take the orchid out. You'll notice a slight change. Instead of being wrinkled and dry like before, the plant looks a bit more hydrated and refreshed. It won't be long now. Soon, the plant and its roots will be healthy and strong again. One tablespoon of honey. Pour 1,000 milliliters of water. Honey has some amazing benefits for orchids. It's packed with natural sugars and antioxidants, which help stimulate growth. When applied to your orchid, it can promote root development and strengthen the overall plant. After 15 minutes, we'll let the honey water rest. Then, we'll add 1/3 teaspoon of sugar to it. This will help boost the energy for the orchid, encouraging stronger growth. Pour solution into small bowl. We'll dip a cotton ball into the solution and gently wipe it over the plant. This will allow the orchid to absorb the nutrients from the honey and sugar mixture, helping it to heal and grow stronger. When you wipe the top of the leaves, it helps the plant absorb the nutrients from the solution, giving it a boost of energy. This nourishes the plant, helping it grow healthier. As for the underside of the leaves, wiping them gently will help remove any dust, pests, or mold that might be present. The underside of the leaves is where most of the stomata are, which helps the plant breathe and take in nutrients. We'll place the leaves into the honey and sugar solution to let them soak. This will allow the orchid to absorb the nutrients and natural sugars. Which can help strengthen the plant, promote healthier growth, and boost its overall vitality. Soak it for 20 minutes. While the orchid is soaking, we'll prepare the yeast. Yeast helps promote healthy root development and boost the plant's overall growth. It's a great natural solution to support the orchid's recovery. Pour 500 milliliters of hot water. Yeast has a wonderful effect on orchids. It contains beneficial microorganisms. Stir the solution.
นับ
Soak it for 30 minutes. After soaking the leaves for 30 minutes, we'll take them out. You'll notice that thanks to the effects of the honey and sugar, the leaves look a bit more hydrated and refreshed. The sugars help to nourish the orchid, while the honey works to protect and heal it. After soaking the yeast mixture for 30 minutes, we'll go ahead and take it out. By now, the yeast is activated, releasing beneficial compounds that support the orchid's growth, especially stimulating the roots. This prepares the solution perfectly for the next step in our orchid care routine. Combine the yeast with the honey and sugar water mixture. Stir the solution. Have you ever tried watering your orchids with natural ingredients? Share your experience. I'd love to hear your tips and stories. Soak it for 30 minutes. After soaking the roots for 30 minutes, we'll gently take the plant out of the solution. By now, the roots have absorbed a good amount of nutrients and moisture, which will help revive them and encourage healthy new growth. Next, we'll use cinnamon powder to dry and disinfect the wound areas on the plant. Cinnamon is a natural antifungal and antibacterial agent, so it helps prevent infections while promoting healing. Just gently dab it onto the cut or damaged spots. This will protect the orchid as it recovers and encourage healthy tissue growth. Let's go ahead and trim off the broken leaf. Removing damaged parts helps the plant focus its energy on healing and growing stronger. Now, let's apply some cinnamon powder directly onto the wound. Next, we're going to replant the orchid. Remember to place a layer of foam at the bottom of the pot first. This helps with drainage and airflow, preventing water from pooling and reducing the risk of root rot. It's a small step, but it makes a big difference for the health of your orchid. Now let's use pine bark to secure the orchid in place. Gently fill it around the roots to keep the plant steady, but don't pack it too tightly. This allows for good airflow and helps prevent rot. Pine bark also provides a natural, breathable environment that orchids love. Next, we'll add a layer of moss on top. This helps retain just the right amount of moisture for the orchid without making the roots too wet. It also keeps the plant stable and adds a nice finishing touch to your potting setup. Don't forget to keep your orchid hydrated using the natural solution we prepared earlier. It's full of gentle nutrients that will nourish the plant, support recovery, and help it grow stronger day by day. With the leftover solution, we can continue taking care of other plants too. There are 3 different methods to apply this solution, each with its own benefits. 1. Wiping with a cotton ball. This method is great for giving your plants a gentle, targeted treatment. By using a cotton ball soaked in the solution, you can gently wipe the leaves, which helps remove any accumulated dust or pests. This also allows the nutrients to directly penetrate the surface of the leaves, giving them a nice boost. It promotes leaf health, making them shinier and stronger. This method should be done 2 to 3 times a week for the best results. You know, caring for orchids has become such a special part of my life. It's almost like bonding with a friend or even a member of the family. For example, my wife often laughs at me when I spend hours adjusting the orchids to get just the right amount of light, or when I carefully wipe each leaf. She's like, "Are you sure they're not going to start talking back to you soon?" Ha ha ha. But honestly, it's those little moments that bring me peace. How often do you water your orchids each week? Let's compare our care routines and figure out the perfect watering formula together. 2. Using a spray bottle. If you're in a hurry or need something quick and easy, this method is perfect for busy gardeners. Simply pour the solution into a spray bottle and lightly mist the plant's leaves and roots. This method not only hydrates, but also adds nutrients to the plant, helping it stay strong and healthy. It's also useful for preventing pests and fungi. This approach is ideal for those who need a quick solution and should be done 3 times a week. Watering your orchid this way really helps the roots grow quickly, especially when you use a spray bottle. The misting provides a gentle, even distribution of moisture without overwhelming the roots, allowing them to absorb just the right amount. It encourages healthy root development and can even speed up recovery for plants that need a little extra care. Now, we'll apply the same spraying method to the other plants as well. Just like with your orchids, take the spray bottle and give a gentle mist to the leaves and roots. It's a simple yet effective way to hydrate them, providing moisture without soaking the plant. This method is great for keeping your plants refreshed and healthy, especially when they need a little extra care. By consistently misting, you're helping them absorb the nutrients they need to grow strong and vibrant. It's a quick, easy, and efficient way to support all your plants, not just your orchids. So, whether you're giving them a light mist or soaking the roots a bit more, this method works wonders for various plants. Just remember to adjust the frequency based on the plant's needs and the environment, Sometimes they might need a bit more love, sometimes a bit less. 3. Watering and soaking. This is the most intensive method. You can pour the solution directly onto the soil, watering your plants thoroughly. For orchids, you can even soak the roots in the solution for a deeper hydration boost. This allows the plant to absorb the full spectrum of nutrients, especially through the roots, which promotes stronger growth and better overall health. Soaking is particularly helpful for recovering plants or those that need extra nutrients. This method should be done once a week, ensuring the plant gets a complete nutrient boost. Each of these methods helps support your plant's growth and well-being in different ways. Choose the one that fits your schedule and the needs of your plants, and you'll see the positive effects of your care. After soaking the leaves for 20 minutes, we'll use a cotton ball or soft cloth to gently wipe down the plant and dry it off. This step is important because it helps prevent any water buildup on the leaves, which could lead to mold or rot. By drying the leaves, you also ensure that they're able to breathe and continue absorbing nutrients sufficiently. It's a quick but essential step in keeping your plants healthy and thriving. What do you think your orchid needs the most to stay healthy? Is it light, water, or nutrients? Type 1 for light, 2 for water, or 3 for nutrients. Let's see what everyone thinks is the most important. Four weeks later, you'll notice a big difference in the leaves. What once was dry and shriveled is now becoming healthier and more vibrant. The leaves are likely thicker, greener, and more robust. This is a sign that your plant is absorbing nutrients and moisture properly. You'll also see a noticeable difference in the roots. What was once dry and weak is now starting to grow stronger. The roots may appear thicker, healthier, and more vibrant, indicating they're absorbing water and nutrients more effectively. This is a clear sign that your orchid is on the path to recovery and thriving. Just like the leaves, the roots are vital for its overall health, so it's exciting to watch them grow and develop. Now, we'll use the solution of yeast, honey, and sugar to water the plant. This mixture helps boost the plant's growth by providing essential nutrients. The yeast works as a natural stimulant, encouraging root development and overall health, while the honey and sugar act as energy sources, promoting stronger growth. This will help your orchid get the nourishment it needs to keep thriving and developing strong, healthy roots and leaves. After just 3 months, you'll be amazed to see your orchid blooming. After all the care and attention you've given to your orchid, seeing the flowers is the ultimate reward. The petals are vibrant, the fragrance is sweet, and the blooms are a sign of how far your plant has come. Look at those healthy, lush leaves. After months of care, the leaves are no longer dry or withered, but thick, green, and vibrant. Let's take a closer look at those roots. After all the care, you'll notice that the roots have become thicker, stronger, and healthier. They're now actively absorbing water and nutrients, which is crucial for your orchid's growth. Healthy roots are the foundation of a thriving plant, as they provide the support and nourishment needed for the leaves and flowers to flourish. These roots are proof of how well your orchid is doing, as they've become more vibrant and resilient. It's always a great feeling to see the roots thriving, as they indicate the plant is in excellent health and ready to bloom beautifully. If you enjoyed this orchid care journey and found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more plant tips and tricks. Your support means a lot, and it helps us grow this wonderful plant-loving community. If you've got any questions or want to share your own orchid care experience, feel free to drop a comment below. I'd love to connect with you. Stay tuned for more plant care videos, and until next time, keep nurturing your orchids and watching them flourish.